to rotate points around centers of rotations that are not the origin. So I'm going to zoom in, and for number 1, we're going to rotate the point -3, 1. So let me graph that. And we're going to rotate it at about the point 1, 4, which is our center of rotation. And we're rotating at 90 degrees, so that would be counterclockwise. So I'm going to create my box, my rectangle, just like I did in the last video. And now I'm going to take the 2 lines that are connected just to the center of rotation, which is this horizontal segment of 4 units and this vertical segment of 5 units. And those are the points that are going to pivot and rotate, or those are the segments that are going to pivot and rotate 90 degrees. So my vertical segment of 5 units now going to become a horizontal segment of 5 units. And my horizontal line segment of 4 units is now going to become a vertical line segment of 4 units. And then I'm just going to finish off my box. So point A, rotated 90 degrees, is now going to be here. All right, moving on to my next problem. Starting with the same exact point, A at -3, -1. My center of rotation is at 0, 6. And so I'm going to connect point A to that center of rotation using a box. And it looks like this one might go off the graph for us, but that's okay. So we're going to just focus on the lines that are attached to my center of rotation. My vertical line segment of 7 units is now going to become a horizontal line segment of 7 units. And my horizontal line segment of 3 units is now going to be a vertical line segment of 3 units. And that's my new box. Now in that new box, again, I'm going to focus just on the 2 lines that are attached to my center of rotation. My red horizontal line of 7 units is now going to become a vertical line of 7 units going up. So we're a little bit off the graph. And then my red vertical line of 3 units is now going to become a horizontal line of 3 units long. And then I'm going to finish off my box. So point A, after the 90-degree rotation, would wind up here. And after the 180-degree rotation, would wind up here, which is actually 3 units off the graph. So that puts point A at 3 13. All right, moving on to the next one. Point A starts at -3, -1. And then my center of rotation is 4, -4. And now I'm going to connect those 2 together with the box. And this is a 270-degree rotation, which is the same as a 90-degree clockwise rotation. So that's what I'm going to do instead. So looking at the 2 lines attached to my center of rotation, rotating them 90 degrees clockwise, the vertical line of 3 units long is going to look like, whoops, let me get a different color, is going to look like this. And the horizontal line of 7 units long is going to look like this. So closing off my box, point A is now going to lie right here on my graph after that rotation. All right, so moving on. This time it says, graph the following segment after a rotation of 540 degrees. And it does not say where it's at. So the center of rotation, let's make this one the origin. So I'm going to graph point A and B. So I'm graphing, or I'm going to be rotating both of these. 540 degree rotation. So we did not yet talk about this, but a full rotation is 360 degrees. So if I rotated point A and B 360 degrees about the origin, they would lie exactly where they lie right now. So since 540 degrees is greater than 360 degrees, that means that there's at least one 360 degree rotation within this 540 degree rotation. So 540 degrees, if I subtract a 360 degree rotation, that leaves me with 180 degrees. So technically this 540 degree rotation is just a 180 degree rotation about the origin. And if you know the rule, the mapping rule for a 180 degree rotation, you do not need to do that box method. If I know that point A is at 1, 3, a 180 degree rotation would put point A at 1, negative 3. And I know that point B is at negative 1, 2. That would put point B at 1, negative 2. And that's all you would need to do. So knowing your mapping rules does come in handy when you are doing rotations about the origin. All right, that's the end of this lesson.